then meandering, and then braided. And meandering is like
when the lake swerves.
Swerves like that. Braided is where it goes around bits of land like these two islands, and straight is just straight like that.
We're going to talk to you about the channel cross section. Right here, here's a V, and the water would probably fill up to here. If you walked down, it'd get deeper, and you walk up, it'd get more shallow. Right here, it looks like a U, and we used rocks to hold it up. And right here is where it would be, the water would fill up. Down here is one with a nice flat bottom with little edges that stand straight up.
We're pretending this is the stream. The gradient right now is low. Now it is moderate, and this is steep.
Vegetation cover is where lots of plants cover a piece of land. And this is abundant. Bank stability means it's either eroding, intact, or collapsed. This is the bank that is intact. It's been eroded by water over here and not over here. Sometimes artificial bank protection is needed, like this concrete wall.
I'm going to be telling you about riffles. First of all, the riffles that we made here are made of rocks and paper. And so the riffles are coming over the rocks and making air for the oxygen for the fish. And so they're coming over the rocks and they're making white caps. Well, something like white caps. And
I'm going to tell you about woody debris, which is made from, well, we made it from branches, but usually it's made from trees that have fallen over and that are in the water. And you can see right here is a little bit of woody debris made of some branches. The organic debris is dried up, wet leaves and stuff, like leaves that have died and grass that has died.
This is our riparian zone, all the green stuff like shrubs, grass, and trees.
A conifer is a tree that doesn't die in winter like a pine tree.
This is a deciduous tree and it has leaves.
The deciduous tree, the leaves fall off in winter.
This is a shrub and it's deciduous and evergreen.
This is an example of grass. Some can be really tall and some can be short.
The canopy is a tree that makes shade over the creek.
Land use adjacent to the creek is how people use it. Livestock is cows, horses, and cows, and they eat next to the creek. Crops like wheat can be grown around the creek.
Logging is another land use that could be used next to the creek. Fishing and motorbiking are an example of some recreation.
Here's some tire tracks.
Irrigation is also used around the creek. Artificial structures are stuff made by man.
The road is an artificial structure made by man.
A culvert is a big metal pipe that lets water flow through it so the road doesn't get destroyed. And the culvert goes under the road.
Pipes are another artificial structure from the creek.
A dam is another artificial structure made by man. A bridge is another artificial structure made by man. It can be made out of brick, wood, or metal. Garbage is another artificial thing that destroys the creek and is made by man. As in a can, plastic bottles, and Pepsi cans.
I'm going to tell you about the pools. The pools are a large area of water filled everywhere in it. And it's a giant circle where sometimes it ends after riffles. So that's pretty much